You might be poor, your shoes might be broken, but your mind is a palace. This is an accurate quote of what life was like for Frankie as he was growing up dirt poor in Ireland. Hello, my name is Jake McDonald, and I recently finished a book called Angela's Ashes by Frank McCourt. This book is a very well put together autobiography of how life was like if you were poor in Ireland, having to work every day to almost get nothing, and was very hard for the family. And what made it harder was the family moved from Ireland to America and couldn't make it. So they returned back to poverty-stricken Ireland to be closer to family. People would often call them Yankees and treat them harsher compared from the rest. The name of the main boy is Frankie, who is a very hardworking boy that loves his family. The mother's name is Angela, who cooks meals and takes care of the children the best she can when often there is no food or money to get. The father, who was Malachi, who had a drinking problem, but deep down loved the children and teach them lessons, while also prayers and inspiring quotes for them to learn from. Frankie's siblings were Eugene, Oliver, Malachi, and Margaret, who were very young and would do little chores to help out with the family. While growing up with a big family, they struggled a lot because of the father having alcohol issues and would spend his earnings on a pint for himself instead of taking care of the family needs. This would lead to problems for the children in trying to keep them healthy. Frankie later has to help out with the family more than ever as he gets older and has to find jobs to make sure his family will be wealthy as well as him. The main themes that developed in this book is poverty and perseverance. We can see this from when the book starts. It explains that they are very poor, and as the book goes on, Frankie grows to be a hard worker and gets through very rough times. Frankie goes through a lot of phases in his life that cause trouble for him and his family. Death is not uncommon for the family, and when this happens, Frankie and his family would go to church to heal their grief and suffering. Frankie has always had a strong mindset to help his family no matter what the issue is, and when he gets older, he helps out more than ever. The father, Malachi, learns that his drinking problems affect the family, which forces him to always try to find new jobs, that he often gets rejected or loses the job the first day due to missing work days from drinking. Malachi, the father, later realizes that he isn't good enough for the family and leaves them alive. Angela has had problems keeping a good house for the family, but later finds places to keep her family sheltered and safe from diseases. This book is very interesting to read and learn how the family made it through these hard times. I personally love this book a lot because I too am a Catholic and I have Irish ancestors. This is a very good read for people who like learning about how you can overcome hard situations with family and love.